Welcome back to God of War 3. We climbed all that way up, including the 3-minute pause load screen, which I had to reset for. And we're
And now
back.
we're in Mortal Kombat 9.
How about that?
Huh.
To be fair, at
Who
least
would've
that guest
thought?
appearance did make sense.
I just like how I don't remember if it was a Santa Monica decision or a Sony decision where okay, we're gonna have Kratos in this game and you can kill him, 7 ways from Sunday, but he can't react. Like you can't have him show fear or anything like that. He's got to take them all in stride as if he's just a mild inconvenience.
It's hard to say. Okay, there's this fictional idea of.
Oh, Lewis is back from a trip from Wawa.
Oh yeah, I was.
It was really long. You were in there for like a couple of weeks.
I'm gonna guess that's tying into some kind of joke you told about me not being here last time.
Or no, it's more just that it's been several weeks since you were in a part, chronological wise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
our headcanon is you were stuck in a Wawa.
I mean,
and
you
just
say
didn't feel
that,
you
but
wanted to
the
get-
way these parts are going to go up, we're gonna have another playthrough running in between this one, or this one's gonna be running in between another, and I'm gonna be in that one. So
alternate dimension.
okay.
BrainScratch continuity is really
That's
weird.
the ultimate BrainScratch universe?
So are we currently in the one where the First Order takes over, or are we in the one where the galaxy has to reorganize and deal with the Yusan Vong? Because I don't want to be in that dimension. It sounds terrible.
Which is the one where Ted got eaten by spiders and now all the spiders become Ted.
Oh.
I love the concept of spiders, man.
Wait.
So
Okay, you're gonna have to run that one by
So
me.
we get to
'cause-
Okay, so there's one of the universes where Peter is dead, but a group of spiders gain like his consciousness or something, and basically like all like kids in a trench coat style become like Spider-Man,
so
and they're called spiders, man.
So we get to live in the dimension where the author really wanted to write an original novel, but because they're too insecure to do it without constant ongoing attention, they insisted on naming everyone after Star Wars characters and posting it up on fanfiction.net instead of Fiction Press. Is that right?
Sure, why not?
Okay,
Sure, why
yeah.
not?
So that's why it has nothing to do with anything, but Ted is still there. Why not?
Yes.
Uh,
Wait, what Star Wars character am I then?
um,
Wait, no,
Oh,
it's
God.
3PO.
it's three.
You have to be honest with yourself about these things.
On the bright side, Ted, that means you survive every movie.
Somehow.
Until they wipe my memory, but then they unwipe my memory.
Yeah, well, then they bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it comes back like 5 minutes later.
He will never be able to get his memory back. Gets memory back 10 minutes later. Okay, sounds cool.
Haha, memory restore goes for.
It's just it's one of those things where everybody likes to imagine. Oh, I'd be the
Wait, who's that?
Oh,
what have I?
I'd be the
What have I missed? Who's this?
That's Pandora.
Oh,
that's
Pandora.
That's Pandora.
yeah.
Wait, why? What is she doing here?
We need her to open the box.
Why do we need her to open the box?
Wait, isn't that the one thing that we don't want her to do?
No, we need to.
Why
open
do we
the
need
box.
her to open the box?
Because it's shrouded
Because
in that flame thing, which Kratos
She's
can't
a
touch.
makeshift. She's the makeshift key to
That's
unlock
not
it.
what Pandora's box was. It wasn't even Pandora's box. She didn't. It wasn't. She didn't own the box. She had no connection to the box until she opened it, and then she opened it, and that was a bad. That's how the story. God of War. What are you smoking?
Well, so from what I looked up, she owned the box. They were just like, "Hey, yo, this is a box. It's very pretty. Don't open it."
Well, okay, no. It was the blacksmith god
Yeah.
that made the box.
Yeah,
but he also made Pandora to act as a key. But the problem is that he started taking a liking to Pandora as a daughter
What?
he never had.
This is in context of God of War, not the actual myth.
This is I was strictly speaking.
Okay, I
this
was
is
gonna say
the context
I
of
don't remember
yeah.
this from mythology, but okay.
No. I don't remember Kratos either. To be
Well,
fair.
Kratos exists in the same way Disney's Hercules existed, as someone completely different, with a completely different role in things. Disney.
It is kind of funny in the Disney movie, though, where they kind of do imply that he did some of the labors and whatnot. So, like, he has the lion pelt, which is supposed to be him killing the Nemean lion, I think is what it's called. But
Yeah.
the lion pelt is Scar. which was I remember as a
Which
kid.
is a really dark joke for Disney.
Yeah, but I remember as a kid seeing the lion pelt, and I'm like, is that Scar? And not really getting that it was supposed to be like a reference. I was just really confused that Scar was in Hercules at the time.
Okay, what? Oh,
Wait, where did Zeus come from?
oh.
I look away from the screen for 2 seconds.
He teleported.
Oh, right, I forgot. Zeus, not Zeus, Kratos was having some psychological issues with his past failure to not be a completely
his
terrible
daughter.
dad. Yeah. This was the series' first attempt at that.
So Pandora is now Princess Peach.
I mean, she kind of was to begin with.
Yeah, she was helpful for a little bit.
Nah, she didn't really do it.
Yeah, but in the context of this game, it's like you have to throw Peach into the fire to stop Bowser.
Fine by me.
It's just I like the idea of, you hit the button, Bowser falls into the lava, and it plays the music. It's like, thank you, Mario. What do you, Mario, wait, Mario, no.
Bum, 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 bum. What's that music playing?
That transition into the boss fight was a bit rough.
Wait,
Yeah.
now it's God of War combat.
Combat.
I'm pretty sure it's if they saw this and I was like, yeah, we put Kratos in Mortal Kombat. He's already a 2D fighter.
Is he in Mortal Kombat?
9,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's in Mortal Kombat 9 as the guest character. Only in the PS3 version.
Oh, okay. Is he good?
I've never really played a whole lot of them, so I wouldn't
Man,
know.
I remember back in the day when guest characters used to just be Soul Calibur's thing. Now every fighting series has to be fucking doing them. I mean, it's
Fucking 11 just announced
yeah, it's
RoboCop.
cool
Yeah.
that in Mortal Kombat we can now fight the Terminator as RoboCop, but
This is the ultimate showdown.
but
Ultimate
like
Destiny.
it's like it used to be kind of charming, and now it's just every series is doing it. So we look at it and it's like we don't even care about the existing roster anymore. Is Dead or Alive
Hey.
going to have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles next?
that was Injustice 2.
That still to me is the dumbest one, because like, come on.
Well, no, it's not,
I
good.
thought
It's
it
not
was
completely
okay.
out of left field because Batman did cross over with the Ninja Turtles before.
Yeah, but the Injustice is probably the most grim, dark DC
I mean, they don't have
TM
any story significance.
TMNT is not a cheerful comic. I'm just gonna say that
It
right
is,
now.
but it's also
Not
tongue-in-cheek.
not the Mirage comics.
The original comics were pretty grim.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just gonna say.
they're also supposed to be tongue-in-cheek and
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
a self
But they're also horribly violent.
What I'm saying
Yeah.
is that it makes more sense when you consider the origins of the characters and the entire history of the comics than you would think. So, yeah, I support TMNT and Injustice too. But, I'm like the very, very rare TMNT fan who doesn't give a fuck about the 90s cartoons, so what do I know?
I liked the 2003 cartoon.
I haven't even watched the recent cartoons. My TMNT backstory is my stepdad gave me some of the colored versions of the old graphics novels, and I really, really like them, and that's why I'm a TMNT fan.
I'm like, I think 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja. I've never really been a huge fan. The thing
you were too young for the '80s show, and by the time 2003 came out, you were.
I was.
I don't want to say too old, but you were a little.
God, this
Well, we
is
just
a
gotta ignore the
horrible
1990
fighting
movie.
game, though. The combo system is really broken. Like, you can't combo anything.
Man, all of these off-the-wall wall bounce techs. Kratos has like 3 infinite combos. They really need to nerf him in the next.
Yeah,
patch.
somehow he managed to have infinite combos in a system where you can't combo anything. That's balanced.
I mean, it's still not as bad as Zero in Ultimate Marvel 3.
I mean, to be fair though, like this final boss character is ridiculous, and we thought that the Tekken 5 had a bullshit final boss character with Jinpachi, but
I mean,
man.
Jinpachi still is an SNK syndrome.
Oh,
Kratos,
Jinpachi
I need you to
sucks.
start
Fuck
thinking
him.
less God of War and more PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Yeah, Jinpachi was terrible. Just real talk. Why would you make a final boss projectile based in a gaming in a system where projectiles themselves kind of don't work?
I think there's like maybe like 3 characters in Tekken who have projectiles
Yeah.
that I can
well,
that I can think of. And in Tekken 7, one of them is she throws a cat. So
It's like, well, there are some like projectile-ish moves that certain characters have, but they tend to not be. They tend to not serve the same function as
yeah,
projectiles
no,
in
they're
2D games.
super. Yeah, they're super predictable, and they're more like the big heavy does 80% of your your health if you actually manage to
Well,
land with it.
a
kind of
projectile
move.
in a 2D fighter forces you to either block or jump. Or maybe it punishes you for jumping because it goes up and diagonal and you weren't expecting that. But the point is, it's the projectile attacks in, say, Street Fighter are meant to try and they're less for damage and more for controlling your opponent's maneuverability. In Tekken, a projectile just kind of makes you sidestep, and then you rush the enemy while they're in their wind-up, and it's while they're in their follow-through, rather. Did he just...
So we let her die to punch Zeus in the face.
Yep.
Wow, we're assholes.
Because Kratos can't control himself.
Yeah, we're a massive asshole. Damn.
Hey, speak for yourself, okay? I'm not Kratos.
Well, Kratos is.
I'm not playing as Kratos.
Well, it's more like this is what Pandora had to do in order to unlock the box, and Kratos just couldn't come to grips with that because he didn't. It was to him. It was
Man.
reminding him of losing his family again.
This entire...
Yeah, but
okay,
Zeus wanted Kratos to let go of Pandora.
Can I
No,
can
no,
I
no,
just
no,
ask
no,
a
no,
question?
no,
This
no.
is the Pandora's box myth reimagined by a Western author, right? Because this feels...
I mean, we technically already did it in the first game.
This feels like the Pandora's... This feels like Pandora's box as told by anime writers, okay? I'm just gonna say that right here. It's really, really weird.
No, no one likes the
What the
no one
hell
likes the Pandoras.
is that face?
That's
Did you,
the phase where something's stuck in your back tooth and you can't get it out.
Oh god, that's awful. Like when you go to the movie theaters and eat the movie theater popcorn, and then the kernel's stuck in there until the end of time.
You're still trying to get it out, aren't you?
I'm not gonna lie, and this is gonna make it sound like I don't brush my teeth well, but I do. I once had a thing stuck in there for at least 3 days, and it's like my tooth was hurting and I couldn't find out why. And then it took like some hardcore.
I was gonna say you didn't try flossing.
I did try flossing. It was like not in between my teeth, but it like moved behind the tooth. So I had to actually get like a real life toothpick and use it to pick my tooth and get it out.
I like real life.
Well, when was the last time somebody used a toothpick to pick their tooth? Never. That I'm the only person to do it since prospectors in the Old West.
You're probably right.
Such chaos. I will have much to do after I kill.
Like get a haircut. Your hair looks fucking matted, dude.
This pandemic must end. Kratos.
The first...
Open up Greece.
Zeus, you have... The first order of business you have is to invent shampoo.
It does look like his hair is made out of like the cotton that they have at craft stores.
Yeah, like the really stringy kind.
The most...
So
Like
is
it looks fine from this distance, but when it was up close from like behind like that, it just looked really matted.
Hair is hard to do, though. To be fair, it is one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah, it's just one of those I would have chosen a different angle.
You know,
Make it all easy if you just
You know,
cut
the
it all.
reason that that Cole McGrath in Infamous was bald was because baldness was easier to render, and the reason they tried to give him hair
Yeah.
in Infamous 2 before they went back on that was because they wanted to try again with hair. They wanted him to have hair, and they wanted to do it well. And the most tragic thing about that is when you actually look at images of that character model from the Infamous 2 prototypes, it looks like they actually really did well. But
I'm sorry. I just loved the Gaia popping up there. She was like, "Doop." Hi guys, sup? What you up to?
It bleeds because of you.
Who says it's yours?
The salt your death's born. Yet you have
You kind of just blatantly lets me to die.
Your pawn has failed you, Gaia.
So, but Gaia still wants Zeus dead, right?
Yes. At this point, we're like the only 3 things left.
So I just don't get why Gaia wouldn't just let us kill Zeus first and then try to kill us.
Well, I mean, remember, we also basically kicked Gaia off. So she doesn't like us either.
Yeah, that's true, but
But that only happened after she fucking blatantly.
I'm just imagining a let them fight kind of situation, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, at least from Gaia's perspective, she knows that if Kratos did kill Zeus, Kratos would have just killed her next, because that's just what he does.
I'm not sure. I think that's a hard call to make because, I mean, until this cutscene, Kratos thought she was just dead already.
Yeah, that's true, but you think Gaia would have been smart enough to just hide away for a while?
Well, at least do her own things because it's a good question. Like, what the hell would Kratos do if Zeus lived and like he didn't go to Norse mythology?
Take up knitting.
I don't think Kratos cares enough about Gaia's betrayal to go after her, to be honest.
Yeah, because he never sought vengeance against Gaia.
Well, I mean, I guess he technically got it when he kicked her off.
Well, yeah, but that's
So-
just because she happened to be right in front of him. So,
Yeah,
you know.
I think that Kratos wouldn't go out of his way to kill Gaia, assuming he killed Zeus, but he would kill her if he like had the chance. Oh man, heartburn.
I mean, yes.
If Gaia went out of her way to go after Kratos, I have no doubt that Kratos would destroy her. Sure.
Yeah,
But I don't think Kratos would actively seek out Gaia.
yeah, that's how I kind of view it as well.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no good way to kind of transition things in part editing. So we'll see you all in the next part of God of War. It'll actually be the finale.